Hello and welcome to Watch Releases Update. This is a weekly YouTube series where I talk about the latest watches being released. My name is Oleg and that right there is Mr. Bond. This week we have some great watches to cover, so let's begin by talking about this new Oris Divers 65 Chronograph. Oris already has a version of this watch that was released in 2019 and it features bronze accents. Now for 2025 they released a new version. It features green accents on the dial and on the bezel, which I think looks much better as opposed to the bronze accents. The other one looks a little bit too dated. This new version has a nice combination of vintage and modern design cues. Now, as far as the dimensions go, it's pretty much the same: 40mm diameter, 15.4mm case height, and a 48mm lug-to-lug distance. It's made out of stainless steel and it features 100 meters of water resistance. One of the reasons why this watch is on the thicker side is because of the movement. This model is powered by the Oris caliber 771, which is essentially a Sellita SW510. It's an automatic chronograph movement that beats at 4 Hz and it comes with roughly 62 hours of power reserve. As far as the pricing and availability goes, this watch will be available on both the leather strap and the stainless steel bracelet. On the strap, it's 4,000 Swiss francs. On the bracelet, a little bit more expensive, 4,200 Swiss francs. Next, let's talk about the new Lange Söhne Zeitwerk date in pink gold case. Zeitwerk is a model that came out in 2009, and ever since there have been quite a few different versions in different precious metals as well as with different complications. This latest version comes in a rose gold case with all of the complications. It has the power reserve at the 12 o'clock position. It has a date complication with that highlight for the date, which looks really cool. And of course it has this sort of digital display for the hour readout, which first of all looks really unique, but secondly is not an easy complication to do well and to do reliably. As far as the case dimensions go, this one is about the same as the white gold version. 44.5mm diameter, 12.3mm case height. It's made out of 18 karat pink gold and it features 30 meters of water resistance. The movement powering this watch is the caliber L043.8, which is a manual wound in-house movement that features 516 individual parts. It beats at 18,000 vibrations per hour and it comes with roughly 72 hours of power reserve. Now, this movement is not only all about specs, it's also about the looks. These watches are spectacular. They're every collector's dream. There is a reason why a Lange is on top of so many people's wish lists. Now, as you would imagine, this is not exactly a cheap model. It will be part of the standard catalog. It's not a limited edition, and this watch costs 130,000 euro. Next, let's talk about another expensive watch, the new Credor Goldfeather Tourbillon limited edition. Credor is part of Seiko Corporation. It is the highest level Seiko. It's about Grand Seiko. These watches are incredibly fancy, and to be honest with you, I've never seen one in real life. By all accounts, they are finished to a very, very high standard. Now, this new model is not exactly my cup of tea, but if you like this type of watch, I think this one will appeal to you quite a bit. It comes in a traditional dress watch case sizing, 38.6mm diameter, 8.6mm case height, and it's made out of platinum. On top of that, you have this gorgeous black urushi lacquered dial with artwork and a tourbillon complication exposed by the 9 o'clock position. This movement is powered by the caliber 8650, which is an in-house manual wound movement that beats at 3 Hz and it comes with about 60 hours of power reserve. This will be a super limited edition. Only 10 pieces of this watch will ever be made and it costs 190,000 euro. Yeah, you have to have some really deep pockets to buy one of these timepieces. The new Blancpain 50 Fathoms TAC 45. I covered a limited edition of this watch. Now we have a standard catalog edition, but it also comes in a titanium case. It's about 45mm in diameter, 14.1mm in case height, and it comes with 300 meters of water resistance. The movement powering this watch is the caliber 1315A, which is an in-house automatic movement that has 227 individual components. It beats at 4 Hz and it comes with roughly 5-day hour reserve or 120 hours. Now, there are a couple of things that make this watch special. Number one, that bezel. Apparently it absorbs something like 97% of all visible light, which makes it much easier to read underwater. Number 2, you have the helium escape valve at the 11 o'clock position, because this is a professional diver watch. And number 3, that integrated rubber strap look that a lot of people like and that is very popular now in 2025. However, I have a couple of issues with this model. Number 1, the date at the 4:30 o'clock position just looks ridiculous. Just put it at 3, put it at 6, or don't put it on a dial at all. Number 2, 3 different fonts on the dial also looks kind of weird and maybe cheapens the look. Maybe stick to 2 fonts. You have one font for the logo and the other font for everything else. It just kind of looks like a mismatch of things. And number 3 or number 4 at this point, the pricing. So this watch is 19,000 Swiss francs. Quite expensive. I mean, Blancpain is known for their high prices, and this watch is supposed to be the best and the greatest in their diving technology. But it's a 3-hander with a date and 300 meters of water resistance for 20 grand of Swiss francs. That's just too much money for this watch, I think. At least give it some extra tech, right? Like give it some crazy water resistance or give it some crazy unique materials. But no, it's just a titanium diver with the same water resistance as a lot of micro brands have. The new Rado Captain Cook in 39mm case. Just last week or 2 weeks ago, I was talking about the special edition, the tennis edition of this watch that came in a 39mm case. And I was kind of surprised to learn that actually until right now, the 39mm case was only reserved for special editions and limited editions. It was never part of the catalog. They have the 42mm version, the 37mm version, but 39 never existed until now. Now this new gradient dial version is part of the catalog and it is in 39mm case. It also features a very reasonable case height, 12mm, and it's about 45.5mm from one lug to another. It is powered by the same essentially Powermatic 80 movement that beats at 3 Hz, and it comes with 80 hours of power reserve. And out of the 2 different versions, I prefer the lighter version. Usually I'd go for the darker one, but I think it looks too much like a lot of other watches on the market. The lighter version does look more unique, especially paired with this bracelet. Now, as far as the pricing and availability, as I said, this will be part of the standard catalog. It's not a limited edition, and this watch is priced at 2,200 Swiss francs. The new Chopard Alpine Eagle 41 Beach Editions. Chopard Alpine Eagle was released in 2019. It was their answer to the integrated bracelet watches. Now in 2025, it seems like the integrated bracelet, integrated strap watches became even more popular. It seems like every company has at least 1 or 2 models featuring this design language. And Chopard went out of their element and created these 2 bright colored versions. Usually Chopard is known for their more elegant, more understated color choices and design language. These watches are designed to really stand out. Everything else about the watch other than the funky colors and the strap options stayed pretty much the same. It still comes in a stainless steel case, 41mm diameter, 9.7mm case height. It features 100 meters of water resistance and is powered by the in-house Chopard caliber 0101C, which beats at 4 Hz, and it comes with roughly about 60 hours of power reserve. Out of the 2 versions, I prefer the blue one, and I think the pink one was maybe a bit of a mishap. These watches come in a 41mm case, so they were quite large, especially because of that integrated strap design. And the pink version, I'm not sure how popular it will be. It probably would have been smarter to create this watch maybe in like 37, 38mm case, make it more unisex, and it would probably be a lot more popular. The second thing that I really don't like about this watch, you probably guessed it, the date at the 4:30 o'clock position. Why? Why have that? Either have no date or put it at 3 or 6. Those are the acceptable options. As far as the pricing and availability goes, these will be part of the standard catalog. They're not limited editions, and they're priced at around 13,500 euro. Next, let's talk about the new IWC Pilot's Watch Chronograph 41 Top Gun in ceramic and steel. IWC is known for their aviation watches. They're also known for their ceramic watches, especially in collaboration with Top Gun Flight School in United States. So this year we got a couple of special editions, one in a ceramic case with a matching colored dial, the other one in a stainless steel case with the same shade of blue on the dial, which is rare. They haven't done this sort of version before. Usually the ceramic version would only be available in ceramic and that's it. However, this year you have the option between the two, and the stainless steel version also comes with the display case back. Outside of that, the two versions share a lot of similarities. They come in the same case dimensions, a 42mm case, 15.5mm case height, and they feature the same movement, the caliber IWC 69380, which beats at 4 Hz, and it comes with 46 hours of power reserve. In terms of the pricing and availability, the ceramic version is a limited edition version. It also has the Top Gun logo at the case back. So this one will be limited to 1,000 pieces and it costs 14,100 euro, a pretty expensive watch. The stainless steel version is not a limited edition, it's part of the standard catalog, and this watch costs 7,800 euro. I think the ceramic version makes the stainless steel version look like a great deal. Next, let's talk about the new Porsche design Chronograph 1 1975 limited edition. The original from 1970s was essentially the first chronograph that Porsche designs offered. It was also the most iconic one. When you see the look of this watch, you instantly recognize it as Porsche designs. It has that similar design language. This year, this watch is reissued in a titanium case with a titanium bracelet, which is a bit of an upgrade from the original that came in a stainless steel case. It features a 40.8mm case diameter. It's about 14.1mm in case height, and it has about 100 meters of water resistance. I also like that bead blasted look of the titanium on the bracelet and on the case. I think it makes the watch look quite utilitarian. In terms of the movement, this one is powered by the Porsche Designs Work 01 240, which beats at 4 Hz, and it comes with 48 hours of power reserve. On top of that, this watch features a day-date complication at the 3 o'clock position, and the movement is a flyback chronograph movement. All of that taken into account, this watch is a bit on the expensive side, at least in my opinion. It's limited to 350 pieces and it costs about 9,650 US dollars. I think Porsche Designs realizes that this watch is not going to appeal to everyone, especially at this price point. That's why the limited edition is such a small production, 350 pieces. I thought the name 1975 would perfectly land to issuing 1,975 of these pieces, but they probably did some sort of calculation, formula, whatever, and they decided that they can't sell enough of these watches to warrant such a large limited edition run. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this in the future, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about this week's releases. What stood out to you, what you liked, what you didn't like. I always enjoy reading your comments. By the way, today on my wrist, I'm wearing my Snoopy. I did the buying experience of this watch. That video can be found somewhere on the channel. I will also leave it linked in the description below. I haven't done a review of this watch yet. I was waiting for it to get discontinued to sort of please the algorithm, but seems like Omega's not really discontinuing this watch yet. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a review soon, maybe I'll wait for it to get discontinued. It all depends how long it takes. Thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.